The portal system is designed to give the players a better idea of where a threat could be coming from. Say our game is a first-person survival shooter. The player has just found a new gun and some bandages, and takes cover behind a house to heal and adjust his inventory. However, there is a zombie in the house, which the player hears through the walls. Our player now knows that there is a threat, but determining the best course of action is difficult, since it's hard to tell where the zombie will most likely be coming from. The zombie might be inside the house, in which case it'll be following the shortest path to the player, through the back garden door, so the player should prepare to shoot to the right. On the other hand, it may be around the corner outside the house, in which case the player could be facing the wrong direction when the zombies come charging around the corner, because they had very little actual variation in the information they were being given. The game has just punished the player for being unlucky. This causes confusion and frustration for the player, which could lead to them quitting the game altogether. A portal system shifts the actual location of the sound source to the first point on the zombie's path where the player would have line of sight, meaning the player knows where the threat is most likely to be coming from and has ample time to get ready to fight the zombie. In short, the point of this system is to translate game information to the player more efficiently to allow for better decision making and thus more rewarding gameplay. To implement this, first make sure you have a navmesh baked into your scene. If you do not know how to do this, I thoroughly recommend you watch this video by Brekkies on the subject before continuing. Find an object that will emit a sound, best examples being an AI enemy, a treasure chest, or a ticking bomb. Attach a navmesh agent to this object, and set the speed and angular speed to 0. Then attach a line renderer to the same object. Next, attach the danger path finder script included in this package. Drag the player, or the listener, into the box marked player. Add the emitter prefab as a child object of the main object, and make sure the box marked parent is set to the main object. Start the game, and your emitter should now move to the nearest point at which the player should be able to see the enemy. The audio played by this object will now come from the direction in which the enemy will be coming from, rather than where they currently are. If the player has direct line of sight, the sound will be played from the main object, as you would normally expect.
Engaging. Engaging.